Songpo and welcome to Do You Know Your Child? I'm your host, Chhoden. Showing pleasant faces to kids whenever possible will make them feel attached and affectionate with parents. Parents should know that the gestures of parents are the first lessons to kids. Smiling at them will create a friendly environment with kids, and in such friendly situations, kids can be trained with indirect methods. Kids will respond positively to the people they feel affectionate with. You shouldn't burden your child with activities and extracurricular functions. Parents have to slow down when they feel the child is given heavier workload. Character formation is a lengthy process, and trying to infuse everything into a child at rocket speed is dangerous. Give a lesson to a child and give him or her time to digest them. Extracurricular activities and mental games will enrich the child with definitive results, but too many of them will develop an aversion towards them. Let's see which family we have today.
Hi, I'm Yanka. I have two boys, and this is my elder son. He is in class 4, and my youngest son, he is in class 3. Just now, my husband is away on tour, and I'm a housewife. I resigned from my work because I feel my two sons is more important in my life.
My name is Tenzin. I am in class 4. I study in Phuntsho school. I pray because it is good for us. My mother says it is good for us. My grandmother too. It will fulfill our all wishes.
She's my mother-in-law, such a very loving woman, and she's helping me a lot, supports me a lot, and she treats me as her own daughter. So I'm very lucky to have her as my mother-in-law. I really love this show because it's a great exposure for our children, and then on top of that they can learn so many things, what is good or what is bad, and then it's very good. I really love it.
Let's welcome our first participant, DZONGKHA, and ask her son, Phuntsho, later the same questions and tally their answers. Welcome to the show, Ola.
Thank you.
My first question, as always, do you know your child?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so tell me about your sons. You have two sons, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me something interesting, just tell me something about them.
About my elder or youngest?
Both, about being a mom.
Being a mom is a tough job,
Yes,
actually.
two sons.
Yes. For me, it's okay because I spend most of my time with my kids at home, guiding them, and I make sure usually how they feel at school, at home, and even their feelings also, whether they feel comfort or not. So I'm confident that I
like
know,
your confidence.
I know my child better.
That's good. And we'll be challenging that notion. But you said you were working before, but then you decided you'll have children,
Yes.
and you had two sons, one after the other, right?
Yes.
And you decided to leave your work.
Yes.
How did you do that? I mean, how did you decide?
Well, it's really a tough job because
Tough job being a mom or being a businesswoman?
I mean, to give up my business because
Yes.
I really love to work. But when I see my conditions with my two sons, my two sons is very important.
Yes, of
It's an
course.
important part of my life. So being a parent, if one can't sacrifice, then we can't look after our kids very well. So I prefer to give up my job.
But didn't you ask your husband to give up his job because you like your business work so much?
Well, he's better than me.
Okay, I
That's
see.
why.
So I think you're saying he's better than you at his own work?
Yes.
I'm glad you realized that and you decided to be the one giving up. I don't think it's necessary all the time to give up something
really.
to look after your children, but I feel like if you feel there is a need to compromise or to let go of something to be a better mom, I think that's always a noble profession or a noble job to be a 24/7 mom.
Yeah.
Right? I'm very encouraged and inspired by that. So
Thank you.
before we move on with the questions, I want to let you know the rules. I have 10 questions in here, and make sure you're answering these questions about your son who's come here.
Yes. Tenzin Wangchuk.
Tenzin, yes. And not about the other son.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
After I finish asking the 10 questions to you, I'll ask your son the same 10 questions.
Okay, ma'am.
And then we'll tally the answers, and that'll be your score, not
Okay.
his. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Great. Here's your first question. Do you fight for the remote control at home?
Well, only sometimes only, but usually we have 3 TV. So
Okay.
one for my grandfather,
Yes.
and one for myself, and one for my 2 kids.
Okay, what about the husband? He's got no say?
No, he usually watch only during night time only.
I
When
see, okay.
Kids, they fall asleep.
Oh, all right.
That time
So-
only.
So you don't fight for the remote.
No.
You have your own TV.
Yes.
All right. Number 2. Do you encourage your son to read?
Yes,
Read what kind of books?
especially the storybooks
I see.
and then adventures.
All right. Does he
classic.
read?
Yes, he really loves reading.
Oh,
yes.
that's really good. So you've
Yes,
succeeded.
So I love collecting the stories books also. I buy for them.
Okay.
I encourage for them.
Yeah.
I always tell them reading makes a man perfect.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always encourage them.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes.
And do both your sons read?
Yes, but
Okay.
my eldest son is much more better.
Okay, so you've come here with your eldest?
Yes.
Okay, good question for him then. Number 3. How many hours of TV can your son watch in a day?
Well, during the school hours, I don't prefer them to watch movies, especially only weekend times, like especially Saturday time. I let them watch.
I see.
Yeah, and then school hours, I never encourage them because
So-
I'll be busy guiding them and then letting them to sleep on time.
Okay. So Monday through Friday, no TV at all?
No, sometimes only.
Okay.
Only sometimes
So
only.
let's say in a weekday, during those sometimes when you allow them to watch, how many hours or how many minutes are they allowed to watch?
Well, from morning, they watch, they take their own time. But I used to tell them not to watch too much because it might affect their eyes.
Okay.
So I used to tell them.
Do they listen?
But not constantly, not like that. But
Okay.
I used to remind them again and again not to watch like that.
Okay. So on a weekend then, when they don't have school, how many hours? What's the maximum hour?
If I don't say, then they watch constantly. Every
Okay.
time they watch.
But when do you go and say, okay, enough, I'm turning the TV off?
After 1 or 2 hours.
Okay, 1 or 2,
Yes.
all right.
It's too much for them.
Yeah, that's true, I agree. Here's your question number 4. Would he know your mobile number
Yes.
by heart? What
Yes.
about your husband's number?
Yeah, he knows that.
Okay. Number 5, what is his favorite thing to do with you? What is he like doing with you? How does he spend time with you?
Well, he loves, when I'm with him, he loves drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he loves reading.
Do you draw with him?
Yes, I always encourage them.
Okay.
Because I also love drawing.
All right, so drawing.
So, yeah, drawing and then reading books.
Reading.
Yeah, and then sometimes I let them watch movie also, like HBO. Usually
yeah.
there it comes adventures, stories.
I see, okay.
Yeah,
And you're
fairy
there-
tales and then...
I
yeah.
see, the animated,
I
the
encourage them to
cartoon
watch
ones.
that, yeah.
And do you sit them?
Cartoon also he usually watch, especially he loves watching cartoon like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, yeah.
And then also Do You Know Your Child also, he really loves to
I'm
watch.
touched. All right. That's a good show, I heard. Do you know your child? I heard it's really good. All right. Let's go to question number 6. What is his hobby?
His hobby, he loves to play football.
Okay.
And then he loves drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he loves reading
Okay.
Yes.
Reading, drawing, and football.
and then football.
All
yes.
right. 3 of that. Number 7. Who are his best friends?
Wang Chen Tile.
Wang Chen Chen.
Yes.
A classmate?
Yes, classmate.
Question number 8. Would your child prefer, given the option, would your child prefer a juice, a cup of tea, or noodles? I know, very weird options we have here, but it's juice, tea, and noodles.
Tea.
Tea.
Because I always, I don't encourage them to take the junk food.
Okay. But is tea healthy?
Well, sometimes only tea, but only healthy food like bread and jam. Not that like chips and all.
Yeah, yeah.
Cold drinks, it's really make them sick.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned about them health.
Yeah,
about the
that-
health. Yes.
I think that's good. But there are really good fruit juices out there.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
he
with
takes
no
it.
preservatives, no added sugar. So I think you should encourage that though. I wouldn't prefer giving the fizzy drinks
Yes,
and
that one, having
the carbonated ones. I wouldn't touch them, but definitely there are some really good fruit drinks out there
Yes.
that you might want to explore. Okay, so tea. We go for tea.
Okay,
All right.
go for tea.
Number 9. When was the last time your child was really angry? Does he get angry often?
Yes, when I tell him not to argue with his younger brother,
Yeah.
because I always let him know that you are the elder, you have to understand, whereas he's younger, so you should have patience. So I always remind him like that.
So whenever you say that, he gets mad at you.
Especially when the two brothers get a fight.
Oh, but there always is and there always will be.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what, my mom always used to say that to me. You're the eldest, be patient, or you're the younger, behave. Something like that. But I think I wish my mom had said that in a separate room, not in front of my younger sister. Do you do that, or do you say it in front of both of them?
Both of them, in front
Okay.
of them.
I'm not sure how good of a suggestion this would be, but I wish my mom took me to, when me and my little sister fought, I wish my mom took me to another room and said, you're the eldest or the elder one, you should be a little patient. If I hear that from my mom in a separate room,
Yeah.
then I'll try and be patient without my sister having to say, yeah, thopji, or something like that. Thobe. Yeah. So maybe, I don't know if that do you think that would work?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
yes.
So maybe try that.
Good
but
idea.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. No, I've been through that. I grew up with so many siblings, so
Sometimes when he comes from the school also, he out of sudden he gets angry and saying that my friends are giving him a nickname. So he don't like that. He's angry today. He used to say like that.
Oh, okay,
He's
so-
upset.
so
he's saying
nicknames,
like that.
calling names, and
Yeah.
when you say don't fight with your
Yes.
brother. Okay. Your last question. What is his favorite number?
His favorite number.
Out of the bajillion numbers out there, just pick one for your son.
7.
7. Okay, all right. Why do you think 7?
Well, exactly I don't know. I'm sorry.
You're guessing?
Yes.
But is there a reason for the guess? Is there any basis? Is there any reason why you think 7 would be his favorite number?
Well, most of the time I can see writing 7 anywhere. When he writes, he loves. Once he told me like that.
Yeah, okay. All right, 7 it is then. We'll have your son come over now.
Okay.
We've just finished talking to the mom. Now we have the son with us. Hello, Tenzin.
Hello, ma'am.
Welcome to the show. But before anything, I want you to introduce yourself. Tapush?
My name is Tenzin Wangchuk. I am 9 years old. I study in Sunshine School. I am in class 4.
Okay, all right. That was a perfect intro. Now, tell me something really interesting about you.
Playing.
You like playing. Are you
Yes.
good at it?
Yes,
What are you good at? Which game?
football.
Football. Okay, all right. Tenzin, I also heard that you are a star. Is that right?
Yes,
Yes. You're being modest and saying yes. All right. You are an actor, right?
yes,
Wow. Do you like acting?
yes.
Okay, so tell me which films you have acted in.
2 plus 2, 5. Soringa Chuluga.
And how is 2 plus 2 5? Did you find that out? After you've shot the film, right?
Yes.
You finished with the shooting?
Yes,
So 2 plus 2, normally it's
4.
4. So now in your movie it's 2 plus 2, 5, right?
Yes.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
You don't know? Maybe they didn't know it was 4. Are you maybe they didn't know the answer, huh? Did you tell them it's not 5, it's 4, say?
No,
Malap.
No.
Why?
I don't.
Do you think they knew about this though?
I think yes.
You did that on purpose. Okay. I have talked with your mom about you. I've asked all 10 questions. And now I'm going to ask the 10 questions to you. Okay? You know how the show works, right?
Yes.
You watched it on TV.
Yes.
How many times have you watched it?
4 times or 5 times.
4 times or 5 times. Okay. And you liked it?
Yes.
So tell me, how did you tell your mom you wanted to come on the show?
I told her.
Okay.
that I want to come
Yeah. And did she ask why?
because I love the show.
Okay, all right. That's good. And I'm humbled. Are you ready to get into the questions now?
Excuse me, ma'am. I have something for you.
Why did you bring it?
Oh, for you, ma'am.
Why though? I never got presents. I'm used to giving presents, but I never got presents. This is
But
very
I want
sweet.
to return.
Oh, thank you. So this is the gift I get before I give you your gift, right? But thank you. This is very thoughtful of you, and I'm going to share it with the whole crew. Dagosh, thank you. But did you help him pick the gift, or did he say?
No.
So it was his idea.
Yeah, yes.
But that's very sweet. I'm really touched because I'm not used to getting presents on the show. It's good. Maybe we should make that a segment where I get gifts, right? Do you think that would be fun?
Yes.
Right? Where people bring me gifts. I like that part. Thank you very much. I am really touched, and I think you're very sensible to bring this here because he's seen me give a lot of gifts, and this is my first time. Thank you very much. All right, I think I might just give an extra mark for this. Tupka, your mom might score 11 out of 10. Huh? Okay, so we're ready now.
Yes.
Okay, your first question is here. Do you fight for the remote control at home?
Yes.
Yes?
With my brother.
Oh, with your brother. Okay, so but you don't fight with your mom?
No,
Okay, why?
just like that.
Okay.
She don't watch too much.
TV, but you and your brother do?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, but with your mom, you don't fight?
No.
Okay, all right. Question number 2. Does your mom read to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. And do you enjoy that?
Yes.
Okay, but you are big enough to read a book yourself, right?
Yes.
So tell me, why do you enjoy your mom reading to you?
Because I want to learn.
Yes,
spellings.
there's always more and more room for improvement, right? So when you see and hear your mom read a book to you, you can pick up some new words, right?
Yes.
And the way she says it, you can pick that up too, right?
Yes.
All right, very smart. Number 3. How many hours of TV can you watch in a day?
10.
Ah, 10? No, but let's say
9.
hours, huh? Hours. So, okay, tell me, when do you start watching TV?
From afternoon
Okay, let's say in the afternoon till when?
till 9.
You don't go anywhere. You stand in front of the TV till
No.
9.
No.
Okay, all right. So you have to minus the times you go out to play, okay? And all that. So tell me exactly, if you put all the TV hours together in a day, how many hours do you watch?
9.
You still think it's 9? Really?
Yes.
So let's count. You start from 12,
Yes.
but you have to eat lunch and all that.
Yes.
Do you think that's good though?
No.
Then why do you watch 10 hours of TV? Do you really watch 10 hours of TV a day though?
No. Sometimes I play.
Yeah, sometimes you play. So minus the playing hours, how many hours do you think you watch?
6.
Okay, you'll stick with 6. I think 6 is still a lot.
5.
No, you sweetheart. You can't change your answer. So it's okay. What's the fact? What's the honest answer?
9.
Your mom's gonna get into trouble. All right, you're gonna stick with 9. You know? Fine. But I think 9 hours of television is just too much. Though I would try to bring it down every hour, like decrease it hour by hour, day by day. Try that, Tupka. And try and bring it to 1 hour.
Okay.
I still think 1 hour is a lot because you have so many other things to do. You can go outside and play. You can go help mom in the kitchen. You can do your homework, read books. But television is such a distraction for your eyes. It can really damage your eyes. So can you promise me that you'll only watch television for an hour a day?
I promise.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm going to check on you, huh? Dagosh? All right, good. And let me also add that according to your age, researchers say that the maximum, the highest number of hours for you to watch TV is 2. You cannot cross 2. Dagosh? It'll have really negative impacts on your brain, your eyes, and all the other sensory skills. Dagosh?
Okay.
All right, so how many hours are you going to watch?
2.
You didn't promise me 2. You said you...
1.
All right. Okay, 1 it is. Let's go to question number 4. Do you know your parents' mobile number?
Yes.
Both?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want you telling them, so we'll move on, Dush, because I know if we give out your dad's number, we might get some creepy calls out in the evening, right? You never know. So I hope you know this. You shouldn't be giving out your parents' number to others.
Okay.
Okay? Except for your friends, imbe? But don't give your numbers out to anyone, meh? Let's go to question number 5. What is your favorite thing to do with your mom?
Reading books.
Reading books, all right. And anything else?
Helping her.
All right. Do you help her?
Yes.
How do you help her?
Clean the house. Decorate the house.
Wow. Do you like doing that?
Yes.
That's good. So it must be really nice for your mom to have someone, a helping hand at home. And I wanted to ask you this. Why didn't you ask your dad to come to the show? Why did you ask your mom?
Just like that. She knows more about me.
Ah, look at you. So you decided, oh, I need some score. So you didn't bring your dad because of that. Was he mad?
No.
Oh, okay. Must have been relieved. Oh, not members. Okay. Number 6. What are your hobbies?
Playing. Reading.
Playing what?
Playing games.
What kind of games?
Football.
Playing football.
Reading books.
Reading books.
Helping my mother.
Okay.
And watching TV.
Watching TV. Okay. Watching how many hours of TV?
1.
All right. Number 7. Who are your best friend, or who's your best friend?
Wang Chen.
Wang Chen. Okay. Question number 8. Here, you have to pick one. Okay, I'm giving you the option. If you were to pick one thing, juice, a glass of juice, a cup of tea, or noodles.
Juice.
Juice. What kind of juice would you like?
Mango.
Mango. Okay, I like orange. Number 9. When was the last time you were really angry?
Scolding me.
Who scolded you?
My mom.
Your mom. About what?
I didn't got the full marks in test.
Oh, okay. So she was not happy with that. All right. And you were angry because she was scolding you?
Yes.
What did mom say? How did she scold?
You are not studying.
Oh.
You are not studying. You are making me crazy.
And she said it just like that, with all the action. You know?
Yes.
All right. And how did you react?
Very angry.
How does your angry face look?
Yes.
Like that. Yeah. All right. And then how did you resolve it? How did you end the fight?
I said sorry. I'll study.
Oh, that's the
I'll
best
study.
way to end a fight, right? Good of you. All right, we have our last question for you. What is your favorite number?
9.
Why do you like 9?
Just like that.
All right, just like that, number 9. Now we've finished all the questions. We're going to take a look at the scores, all right?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
How do you think your mom did?
Well.
All right, good. Okay. Do you fight for the remote control at home?
No.
No.
Do you encourage your son to read?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
How many hours of TV can your son watch in a day?
1 or 2 hours.
10.
Would he know your mobile number?
Yes.
Yes.
What is his favorite thing to do with you?
Drawing. And then he loves reading.
Reading books.
What is his hobby?
Play football.
Football.
Who are his best friends?
Wang Chen Chile.
Wang Chen.
Would your child prefer a juice, a cup of tea, or noodles?
Tea.
Mango.
Does he get angry often?
Not to argue with his younger brother.
Scolding me.
What is his favorite number?
7.
9.
Okay, your mom has scored. How much would be a good number for you?
10.
Wow, that would be a very, very good number. But let's get down.
9.
Okay, 9 is also a great number, I think. But let's go further down.
8,
All right, let's go one step down.
7.
Would that make you happy?
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yes.
I would be happy. And I think your mom is determined to make you happy because she scored 7 out of 10.
Yes.
Yes, right? Let's discuss the answers that your mom wasn't able to answer correctly. She said you're only allowed to watch 1 to 2 hours of TV, but you said 9 or 6, right? So, but like I've told you before,
Yes.
you shouldn't watch too much, okay?
Okay.
It's not good. Your mom said you would like tea compared to juice. So who's right? You are, right? I am right about me. Okay. Question number 9 was, when was the last time you've seen your son angry? And you said he normally gets angry whenever you tell him not to fight with his younger
Yes.
brother, or when he gets called name. But you said when mom scolds you. Oh, and then you said when mom scolds me because you get low score.
Marks.
Yeah, low marks. And the last number, the favorite number your mom said was 7. Because apparently she has seen you draw a lot of 7s. No? She's making it up. All right, but you chose 9, right?
Yes.
Okay, but I think 7 is still a great score, and I like it. Now we're gonna go to the commitment section, where your mom is going to look at the whole thing and tell kachi change byoga anything that you think should improve in him or in your relationship.
Well, I really don't like when you watch too much TV. And then I'm honest, I usually let you know not to watch too much TV. You remember?
Yes.
Yes.
So I think the commitment would be you being a little stricter or really watching them, whether they're crossing their limits or not,
Yeah.
and you trying to follow what you have said to mom and what you've promised to.
Okay.
All right? Will you do that?
Yes.
Your mom, I'm going to give my phone number to your mom, and your mom's going to text me and let me know if you don't listen to her. Okay? All right. Now we're going to go to the favorite section with love, where I will have you read your letter to your son first.
Okay.
And then after your mom, you'll go next. Okay.
You know that I love you a lot. I feel so proud to have you as my son. Son, I know that sometimes I push you too much, but Tenzin, remember it's for your own good. You will realize it when you grow up. Son, take every day as it comes. Learn to respect yourself and others. It's only then you will find joy and happiness in your life. You never fail to amaze me with your performance at school and at home. I always look up to you as my elder son. Thank you for your love, help, and moral support. Son, remember, there is nothing in life which you cannot achieve. Keep trying hard to fulfill all your dreams and never ever give up in life. I am and will always be there for you. Love, Mommy.
Your turn now.
Dear mom, you are so sweet. You are the world's best mom. You are helping me in my studies. If you are not there, I will not be in this beautiful world. Thank you for being a best mother. Love, Tenzin.
Oh, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. And show me the letter. Do I see a drawing? You drew.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's really pretty. Have you seen black-necked cranes before?
Yes.
Wow. Wow, that's really pretty. And you put all the stars and the little hearts there. Very sweet. All right. Thank you so much for reading the letter. Now it's your turn to get the presents, all right? I have a bunch of these here. Here, they're all for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. So the first book is from the Ministry of Education. It's a new book. And the second one is a book written by Sangye Tenzin. He's written about the fourth king. Okay? Do you know the fourth king?
Yes.
Yes, Jigme Singye Wangchuk, right?
Yes.
And he's done so many great things before the fifth king. So this book is going to help you understand all the many great things he did. Of course. And the last one is the very popular gift we have. I'm sure if you've watched the show before, you know what it is.
Yes,
What is
a Titan watch.
Very good. Do you like it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Are you going to wear it now?
Yes.
Great. Why aren't you wearing a watch now?
I forgot.
You forgot it. It's all right. We've come to the end of the show, but I definitely want to thank you for being such a darling, having started a culture. I'm hoping this will be a culture where all the guests will come and give me gifts. And thank you for bringing in your mom, who I think is an inspiration for all the moms, because you know she left her work for you, right?
Yes.
And your brother. So you should be very grateful for that. I hope you are.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming. But before we wind up, you haven't seen these cards before, but this is from Tenzin to his mom. He decided he wouldn't read because he decided he'll be brief with it. So, and this is from his mom. It says, "You're special, cool guy." And she's, and that's her initial, Yanka's. But I just wanted to show this, even though they didn't want to read this. I thought it would be nice to let all the viewers know that card exchanging, just forget cards, but even letter exchanging, it's a dying culture now. So I hope you guys keep it up, especially between parents and children. I think it'll be a very cool way to update yourselves. The word discipline actually means to teach and not necessarily to punish. Smacking is not an effective or acceptable punishment for a child, no matter what age. Hitting does not change a child's behavior for good. It might stop their behavior momentarily while they try to figure you out, but they will soon become confused when they copy your behavior and get in trouble for it. It doesn't give them the opportunity to learn about related consequences or solve their own problems. Instead, it can make them fearful, insecure, and resentful. Come back next week, and if you'd like to be a part of this show, or if you have any suggestions or feedback, please email us at parenting@bbs.bt. Thank you, and bye-bye.